Alright, everybody, welcome back to DeepTV. Thank you all for chiming in. And today we're going to be talking about music. One of the things I love the most in life. Yes, I am a musician, so I love instruments and I love all kinds of different things about music. And today we're going to talk about some of the effects of music and some of the influences of music. And I just want to first start by talking about the way music makes you feel. Music makes you feel very energetic. It does something to you, and it definitely can allow you to want to move. And it kind of sometimes makes you move. And you may ask yourself, why did I want to dance? And why was I so into that song? And why did the day after that I had that song in my head? And then my children start running around the house singing that song, because music is one of the very things in life that can enter into you without permission. Once music is played, it's going to enter you. If you are in the vicinity of that sound, it is going to enter you without permission. And that's why in music, it is very important that we know that we have eye gates, we have ear gates, we have the gate of our mouth, which means we can protect what we say out of our mouth, and we can protect what we portray and what we put out in music. We can control that. We can. But it is so powerful how music is used in commercials, in the news, in sports. Music is used in everything. In church, music is definitely used on a majority mass of what we do in our lives. So it is very important as us being people to know the effect of music and the purpose for music. Now, me being a believer, my purpose for music is to give back glory to God. That's my purpose for music. But a lot of times music is made to bring glory back to them, and I can't judge. I don't judge. I love and I leave the judging up to God. So, but me personally, I feel like the music I put out in the atmosphere and the music I put out to the community, or I pass out, hey brother, you want to check out my CD, or can you check me out on iTunes or TuneCore? If I give you something, I want it to positively affect your life. I don't want you to listen to my music and your next day or your next decision is not based on something that's peaceful and that's good for your life. So I am very careful with the music that I make, the beats that I choose to make. Some stuff I make sometimes I can't put it out to the atmosphere because I don't like the personal feeling I got from it. So music and what you listen to, like in commercials, you hear a nice soothing sound, but that what they're advertising to your ear is getting in you. So 5, 10 minutes from now, and your brain is just working, and your mind is wandering off. Now you want a Big Mac because you done heard that ba 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 ba, because it goes into you, and you don't even have a say in the matter. That's why it's very important. But you can protect what goes into your ear. If you can. You can remove yourself from the situation. You can say, I don't want to listen to that radio station anymore. Because when I wake up in the morning, I feel a certain kind of way because I let that music play all night in my room. You can choose to put on a different kind of music at night when you go to sleep, and you will feel better in the morning. You will have a more productive day if you let soft sounding worship play while you're sleeping. But if you listen to R&B all night, you might have some problems when you wake up, and you might have some problems during the night because it moves your emotions. It moves you. And that's why we have certain dreams sometimes, and that's why we feel certain ways. But we are asleep because of the atmosphere that we are allowing to be around us while we're sleeping. While we're sleeping, we want to be ministered to in a peaceful atmosphere. We want to lay and rest. What sleep was meant for from God was for you to rest. That's what sleep is for. So it is very important when I wake up in the morning. I don't want to wake up and put Lil Wayne on the first thing in the morning, or I don't want to wake up and put on certain things when I wake up first thing in the morning. I want to wake up in a peaceful atmosphere. So I want to put on something that's going to have my mood settle, so I can handle my business in the morning, get prepared for work, get prepared for whatever I have to do. I don't want my mind to be on the edge and to be steady pumping with 808 and bass and ticks and these different kinds of effects. So I say all that to say it's very powerful, and I can look at all of the music that have been put out the last 5 years, I would say. Now I see gentlemen walking down the street with earplugs in their ears. They don't care if a bus coming. They don't care if a car is out of control. They're focused on where they're going. But really, when I look at them and their emotion, they're lost because of the effect of the nonsense that has been put in their ears through the music through the last 5 years or 10. I don't know. And that's just my opinion. This is not on on anything but my opinion. But when I see the effects of what they're listening to, and you can find out what they're listening to, they just come into the store. They come into the marketplace rapping, and I told Shorty we could do this, we could do that, and all this in the marketplace. They don't even care. They speak what they listen to because it comes out of them, because what goes in is definitely going to come out of you. You know, so what they're listening to is changing their behavior. And they don't even know it. And to them it's normal and it's cool. That COOL word, it's cool. If you're not up on the right kind of music, if you're not up on the right kind of fashion, if you're not up on the latest trend, you're not cool. That word is scary. I'd rather be up on the right thing that I feel is right in my own heart. Not what everybody in society or media or the world thinks is cool. Hey, you can have that word and you can be cool. But what I think, I can't put a certain kind of music in me anymore. Yes, I used to ride around, and for a while, all I listened to was T.I. That's all I wanted to listen to was T.I. Because I could kind of, seem like I could listen to him and his stories and his experiences. And it was interesting. It had nice beats and nice music, pianos, bass, guitars, and everything that I love. And he can make a hook. He wasn't just babbling out off at the mouth with auto-tune and all that. It was really music. So for a long time, I was listening to T.I. Then I came to a particular point in my life where I had to listen to a different kind of music, or it was going to make me start to create certain thoughts in my mind and make certain decisions in my life. And that's just me personally. I'm not saying it does that to everybody, but music definitely has an effect on your life. It is something that can lay a hold of you strongly to where it's hard for you to get away from it. Just like the go-go. When I used to go to the go-go, my mindset and my whole everything around me wasn't really having a good time, because by the time I got in there to have a good time, you got all these different neighborhoods and people you knew from back in the day, and they hating on them and you hating on them, and they beefing on them and they beefing on you. So I felt like the go-go, it was like, man, why do I want to put myself in that kind of atmosphere? I want to have peace. I want to have peace. I want to relax with my family and enjoy ourselves, eat, work, say come home, handle your business. But to put myself at one time in a particular place, to have a certain kind of music that I know is going to make everybody want to fight. It's going to make everybody want to get at each other. Then you're serving alcoholic beverages. Now this is music used in the wrong way, in my opinion. That's just me. This is not a fact. This is not a law. I don't want anybody to take it personal. But in my eyes, when you get into that atmosphere and you putting on all these different neighborhoods, and that neighborhood didn't hear that stuff called out tonight, or that particular person that might be popular from that neighborhood, you ain't put him on tonight. So we got to remember that when it comes to music, go-go music, rap music. But the main agenda of music is really, in my belief, to give glory to God. So let's use music in a positive way. I don't judge anybody else's decisions as far as using music, but this is my belief, so I thought I might shed light on music in a whole. And here from DeepTV, we love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Y'all be safe.